Hi, guys.
Hey,
Hi. How you doing?
how's it going?
Pretty good. Been a minute. Kinda. Hello, everyone. I'm Ascella, Magical Idol. And I have an exception on my shoulder. He has a very
Hello.
dapper stash today.
Yeah, I couldn't get a purely red one, so I had to go rainbow color.
Yeah, I was trying to make you part of the redheaded league, but I couldn't bring myself to color your hair a different color.
It's okay.
But now you have a mustache. You're like Mario.
Yeah,
And Luigi. You're a video game character now! You're not just a virus anymore.
I've evolved.
Wow! Yay! I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. Why do you people watch me? I'm just dumb. I'm dumb. It's like, why do you people watch me? But then it's also like, exception. Why do you tolerate me?
No, it's a good time.
I'm intolerable. Hello, Lark. Welcome. It is Ace Attorney Day. We're back. I had a little... God. My... Last Wednesday was weird. And then this Monday was weird. Y'all, I don't even want to get into what I had to do on Monday. I had to have like a come to Jesus meeting with somebody. It was crazy. And by the end of it, I was like, I got 5 minutes to set up for stream and I haven't even made my YouTube waiting room. I'm not doing it. So, but I missed Ace Attorney for sure. I did. I missed it last week. I was kind of sad, but I was very sick. You can ask exception. I gave like the most belated, like I am in bed and dying message and then just like went back to sleep. I had like a I think it was kind of like a sinus infection a little bit. Like it was extreme sinus pressure, which I think I still sound a little stuffy, but it was like extreme sinus pressure and like gross nose, and it was just unpleasant, and it was very hot here. So it's a like sinus infection thing when it's really hot outside is just not my idea of a good time. And so from last Tuesday morning until Wednesday morning until like Thursday at noon. Actually, it was probably like, yeah, Tuesday night. Yeah. I just slept for like 2 days straight. I slept. So I feel better now, though. I still have a little bit of stuffiness, I think, but I'm okay. How are you? How are
I'm
you,
alright.
Exception? You good? You good? Are you looking
Yeah,
forward to acing the attorneys?
I kind of double dipped on streaming yesterday accidentally.
Uh-oh. Why did you
In
do?
terms of effort, it was tripled.
Oh, why did you do
So
that?
here's the deal. Yesterday I streamed, as I occasionally do sometimes. It's sort of my thing. But then there was an Armored Core tournament that I decided, hey, I'm gonna participate in it.
Oh.
So I did.
Oh.
But then the tournament ended, and the person who's hosting the tournament was like, normally I would do a fight club now, but I want to go to bed. So I, genius that I am, stepped in and was like, hey, I'm Rubicon Fight Man. I can do it instead on your behalf. And so I did.
Oh my gosh. So you were busy. Are you alive? Are you awake?
I am alive.
Are you socialed
alive.
out?
No, I recovered. I didn't stream earlier today. I rationed myself.
Okay. I appreciate it. Cause I was like, I don't know. My phone went off and it said it's exception time. So I needed my exception time. Look, I look forward to Wednesdays, okay? I used to hate Wednesdays. Now I think Wednesday's pretty okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yay. I keep winking. One of these days I'll stop winking, guys. Yes, but we're back. We're back with more Ace Attorney. How are you, chat? Anybody in chat feeling good, bad, ugly? Anybody? Okay. Just take care of yourselves, okay? Hydrate. Hydrate. Exception, I have a challenge for you.
Oh boy.
I have a challenge for you. It's a small one. It's just a little one. And it's definitely not just me stalling at the beginning of the stream for my headache medicine to kick in so I can actually do voices and stuff and not die. But I think you should guess what my stream snack is today. I can give you one hint. 2 hints.
Headache medicine.
No, that was my before stream snack.
Okay.
That was
Water.
me and Excedrin are besties today. Yes, I do have water indeed. The other, the actual food snack though, the food snack, it matches my hair. Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Entire grapes.
No, I don't actually like grapes very much.
All right.
Well, seedless grapes are okay, so I guess that's a lie, but, you know. Is my cat screaming? Buddy! I think my cat's screaming, it's fine.
Pop-Tart.
How did you guess? Yes, I have a Pop-Tart. Yes, I have. Do you know what flavor?
Purple.
That's not a flavor exception.
I don't know the flavors of
Color.
Pop-Tarts.
It's a wild berry Pop-Tart, so it definitely matches my hair.
Neat.
Yeah, I got Pop-Tarts because I'm like 5 years old. It's fine. It's fine. I'm an adult. I'm 4,000 years old and not a small child that likes Pop-Tarts. I'm a grown-ass person that likes Pop-Tarts. I don't have Pop-Tarts all that often, but lately I've been on a little like Pop-Tart kick, and I bought some lemon blueberry ones that were pretty okay. They were pretty okay, yeah. I don't know. I'm just saying, I got a snack. Why am I... Hold on. Hold on. That should be better. It literally never knows where my eyes are. Same thinks I'm winking all the dang time. My eye parameters must be messed up or something. But anyway, okay. Well, guess what, guys? It's Ace Attorney time again. It's that time again. We're gonna go back to court. We're still in the trial. I know that my streams have been a little shorter, so I will try not to dilly-dally too much at the beginning here. However, nobody is normal in this case. This has been more comedy than like any of the other cases, despite it being like horrifying. So like, I don't know why they're doing this to us. Like, it's
maintaining the balance.
I guess, but it's just like
remember in game 1, the last case, the most horrifying like doom scenario, we got the Mario Brothers.
Okay, that's true.
Like, this is how they keep the balance.
I guess so. But we're about to see some particular characters show back up. So
yeah,
I am excited for Exception to have to deal with that and me to get to just be inquisitive.
Yep, I'm dealing with it today.
You're dealing with it. I'm the defense and the prosecution. And you are the witnesses. Congratulations. Yep. Any famous last words before you have to destroy your vocal cords?
Consider.
Uh-huh. I am. I'm considering. What am I considering?
That was the word. That was the words.
Oh! You just had one word! You can't do that. You gotta have more than one. Come on, we're counting on you, buddy. Come on.
Fine. I can add the and following to the list of words.
I think I'm like crouching today. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with myself. Hold on. That should fix it. Okay. Sorry, I'm like perma-slouching today. All right, let's go for it. Back to the trial. Chunk. November 2nd. That's a very important day to me. That's an important day to me. It's an important day. Can't believe I'm in... Oh. God, I gotta start with Gina while I have a headache? Oh.
Yeah, you do. This is my revenge.
Wah! Okay, it's fine.
Revenge.
Revenge for what? What did I do?
Oh, revenge. I got all the witnesses.
Okay, that's fair. I had one witness last time. 1. 2.
You're not getting any more
Kinda
witnesses
Gina.
this case.
No more witnesses today?
You're
okay.
out of witnesses for this case.
Okay, I'm out of witnesses. Cool. That's fine. Unless Gina shows up again. Oh, there you are, Odo.
You, my dear fellow.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes. Gina. You sure about what you said in there? That the boss, you know, actually died the day before? It's pretty hard to swallow. Yes, I was shocked by the revelation too, Gina.
Was I possibly more shocked than both of you?
It's not a competition, Mr. Sholmes. But I was more shocked than all of you put together.
This is the autopsy report in question, is it?
Yes, it's strange that there's no time of death noted. I suppose there's a simple explanation, or perhaps it was a deliberate omission. Oh dear, if it was deliberate, it puts me in a mind of the last case we worked on, and Dr. Scythe. I know. Anyway, it seems that on the day before Lord Van Zeeks discovered his body, Inspector Gregson was investigating the Red-Headed League. So perhaps something happened with them. Come to think of it, you had trouble with those League men too, didn't you, Mr. Sholmes? You were taken in by their trick.
No.
Oh, I guess not.
Naturally, I wasn't taken in, as you put it.
Okay.
My sleuth-hound interest was merely piqued slightly by the rare scent of a weekly £4 income.
Sholmes! I don't believe you. And that scent masked the underlying scent of deception, I suppose. The two criminals in question are the pair we saw being arrested yesterday, aren't they? In Mr. Sholmes' suite, I mean. That's right, Suze. And it was me what took 'em in. Thanks to a tip-off by a good law-abiding citizen.
Indeed, yours truly.
I don't believe you abide by any laws, Sholmes, but okay. So it's going to be that pair in the witness stand next, is it? Something doesn't quite make sense to me, though. The day before Inspector Gregson was found, you hadn't had trouble with the Red-Headed League yet, had you? Why would the inspector have been investigating them?
Well, the likely explanation would be
Oh, God.
that Gregson's own sleuth-hound interest was piqued by the rare scent of a weekly £4 income.
Swear to gravy, Sholmes. Don't tar him with the same brush as you, Sholmes. Yes, well, then there's the whole issue of Inspector Gregson being investigated by Lord Van Zeeks for some reason. The Reaper, the Red-Headed League, Inspector Gregson, Lord Van Zeeks, and Kazuma. I feel as though he knew we'd arrive at this point somehow. Oh my god, if Kazuma set him up, I'm quitting this game. gosh, I think you're right. What's he really trying to achieve here today?
All the answers will soon be revealed. Observe the time, my dear fellows. This recess will be over very shortly.
Yes, you're right. Kazuma was determined that he should be the one to prosecute this trial. And he was determined that I should take the defense. Just what is it that he's hoping to make me see, I wonder? I get the feeling we're a long way from the end of this trial yet. Are you ready then, Miss Susato? Yes! Back to court. Why is everyone messaging me while I'm streaming? Go away. Oh no. Okay. There him is. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session again. We resume the closed court hearing of Barak Van Zieks, here present, who stands accused of murder. Now then, Prosecutor Asogi. My lord. Have you summoned the witnesses, as requested? Yes. The two members of the Red-Headed League who planned and carried out the deception. They arrived not long ago from the local prison by police carriage. Very good. Here we go. Bailiff, usher the two men into the courtroom. Here they come. Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Oh my god, what? Are you kidding me? You've been in prison, so you're just eating spaghetti? Okay, cool. Sounds good. Spagooty, exactly. These two men are currently being held by the police on suspicion of attempted extortion. You may omit your occupations, but state your names now for the court.
I am Fabien de Rousseau, a descendant of the great de Rousseau family from Nice, in France. And my name is Peppino de Rossi. I am the third son of the great Familia de Rossi, the landowners from Napoli.
I can't handle this. The two men first became acquainted at a boarding school for European nobility.
Those who graduate from Timsic are the future leaders of Europe. But do you have any idea how boring it is to be born with noble blood?
Are you for real?
Allows. I make it my mission to get the better of the world by employing the little gray cells of my brain. That is all I am trying to do, huh?
So, that's the only reason for this whole grand deception you've been carrying out?
Oui. You could say that. Not bad, eh? He has the grand ideas, but the petty plans. This strange combination is in the charm of the Hilarious brothers.
I'm sorry. Hilarious. I hate this.
See, Capo? Listen to me, Peppino. I have two things to say to you. Okay, are you about to tell me one of your grandy anecdotes? Eviva! Eviva. Firstly, I want you to stop calling me this capo. And secondly, we are not the hilarious brothers. This is serious business. Capello, there it is! The capo's trumper card! The furrowed brow!
I cannot.
It is deep, capo, the furrow and the meaning of your words.
The court is done with your shit. The court has been led to believe that under the banner of the Red-Headed League, you have conspired to swindle money from unsuspecting members of the public. Is this true?
Oui, c'est ça.
And what exactly was the nature of this deception by which you planned to defraud?
Alors, I will explain it. No, capo! Leave it to me! As you see, we both have the vivid red hair, no? At school, we were teased for this without pity. The capo here, he was many times behind the schoolhouse crying like the Trevi Fountain. Those dogs, one day they will respect us redheads. Every night he would bury his head in his pillow and weep for the injustice. Champion, Pippino, enough. I will explain the rest. The first step was the newspaper advertisement. About 1 week before the plan was put into operation, we listed the same notice in every paper in London.
Yes, we saw that notice. It was this one, I believe, entitled To the Red-Headed League.
Oui, Checha. I am honored that you have seen it.
It states that the only condition for joining the league is having flame-colored hair. And that if you satisfy the interview panel and are admitted into the league, you could receive a weekly income of £4. On the date specified, red-headed hopefuls gathered in droves at a park specified in the advertisement. And from each person present, this pair took an application fee of 5 shillings.
And with the money to France. It was a plan most elegant, no?
No, it was most dishonorable. But to be frank, I'm stunned anybody was foolish enough to be taken in by such an obvious trick. The park was described by one witness as choked with red-headed folk like a coster's orange barrow. One second. I did it again. I did it again.
Did you do a thing?
I did a thing again.
Okay.
Fix
Meanwhile,
that
I've been
up.
looking desperately for the past minute on how to pronounce P-ESD
Say.
P subscript A. Is it said?
Say?
Okay, but how do I pronounce the underscored C though?
I think it's like an S sound.
Okay, then why does the first C have it?
Because it's French.
Pianoui's gonna watch this recording. and he's gonna be
Pianui!
so
Wait, go
disappointed in
DM
me.
Pianui! Ask him how to say it! DM him!
No,
DM him, it's what he's here for! He's here to be our legal consultant! I dare you.
I can do a lot of things, but social interaction is very difficult.
It's Pianui!
Favorite person
It's Pianui!
has opinions and judgments and stuff.
Do you stop yourself from DMing me?
Yes,
Why?
because I'm a coward.
But we love you. You can't do that. You can't hide your head like a fake ostrich. Like. I swear to you, every time you don't DM me, an angel loses its wings, okay? Here I'm like, oh, Exception must be busy. I'm not gonna bother him. You stream more than I do. It's allowed for me to think you're busy. It's normal for me to think you're busy. Anyway. I don't like this turn of events. Damn. Kazuma! Kazuma saved me. I'm just so sinusy. Okay. And the day on which all these men gathered to apply was the day before the victim was discovered. Crucially, these two men spoke face to face with every single person present that day.
I have seen more red-headed people on one day than I will see in the rest of my life. See, and now every time I see the capo's hair, I feel sick to my stomach.
Don't look in the mirror, buddy.
Anyway, why have we been summoned here today?
Sorry?
The date for our trial was not until tomorrow, I was told.
Oh my god. Naturally, neither of these men have been told any details about this trial. They've only been shown this photograph. Very good. So, Mr. De Rousseau and Mr. De Rossi, you will now give your formal testimony for the court on the subject of the gentleman pictured in this photograph.
Of course. We are always ready to help with the law.
Are you?
You say breaking it?
I know! Right? Okay, sure.
We had more than 1,000 red-headed people assemble in the park on Lime Street that day. But I don't recall the man in this photograph, Capo?
Oh my god.
No, I don't remember him. Obviously, he is dead now, but I assure you he was not in the park.
Aha.
Allora, this victim has nothing to do with us. You have a lot to answer for, Peppino. It is your fault that we got caught in the first place.
Oh no. Is it now? Okay. You've given sworn testimony that this man in the photograph was not present. Can you be certain?
Oui. I am quite certain. We did not interview this man. Nobody looking like this came to the park. This I can promise.
It must be noted that you have been arrested for grand deception, however. Accordingly, this court has little confidence in your assurances. Yeah.
Oof, with this attitude, we get to nowhere, huh?
He's really a sulking now. This confidential document was obtained directly from Scotland Yard. It records an entry from the inspector's private diary, dated the day before the incident. It reads, Lime Street, Red-Headed League, undercover.
Ah, I have the answer. Maybe there was another similar event in the park on the day in question, eh? That is ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous. There's no question that Inspector Gregson was investigating the Red-Headed League, which means it's quite possible that's when he was killed. Very well, the defense may proceed with the cross-examination now. Ah, yes, my lord. Wake up, Ryunosuke. I can't get over that profile shot of Kazuma. I'm just like high-pitched squealing. That's all I know how to do when I look at him. It's just squeak. High-pitched noises. He's beautiful. Sure, you know what? Tell me all about your 1,000 people in the park. 1,000 people? That's a very big crowd.
It was quite a spectacle. Redheads had come from all over the capital. See, the capo here, he has the magnetismo animale, eh? Nobody else could attract so many people.
I think it was the money, guys.
If I could be born again, I would be the capo. All those people wanted was the money, Peppino. The £4 per week.
Are you suggesting that you spoke personally with all 1,000 applicants?
Oui, that we did. Because every one of them paid us 5 shillings. We take their names and we take the money. And we take their addresses as well. Then I tell them we take us some days to let them know by a post. If finito. Maybe 2 minuti a person? We start early in the morning and we stop late in the night.
So, you earned 5,000 shillings in one day? That's a small fortune. Who'd have thought there were 1,000 such gullible redheads in London to start with? One of whom was a great detective with chemically altered hair. Yeah, it's fair. Okay. Let's get for the real questions here. He doesn't look at all familiar.
No, I don't think so. And this is a wig, eh? He was trying to trick us. I do not like the people who are trying to trick the other people. Wait a minute.
Says the con artist. Exactly. Thank you. If between them they interviewed 1,000 people with red hair, it would be unreasonable to expect them to remember every face.
No, senor. I may be small. But my memory is very large. I never forget a thing. In my opinion, I do not think this man was in the park.
But he's not going to give the court a definite, it seems.
Hey, Capo? You didn't see a man like this, huh?
Swear to goodness. Okay. But according to what you've said, you spoke with 1,000 or more people that day.
Oui, that's true. My eyes were burning by the end of the day.
Surely then, you can't actually remember every single face. How are you so certain that this particular man wasn't present?
Normally, the red hair is very distinctive, eh? But not when you have 1,000 redheads crowding around. Then it's just an eyesore. But if there was some other information you could have given us, maybe then we would recall.
Okay.
That is not the line, Peppino. Remember, we do not remember him. We are sure of that fact, huh?
You suck.
If there was a man with a red hairpiece, but his mustache did not match the color, then I do not think I could have forgotten him.
Cosima said these two had only been shown that photograph, and they'd been told nothing else at all. But what if I fed them just one other detail about the victim? For example... Oh, shoot. Where does it want me to go with this? They took his name, so his name might help. But his fish and chips are very memorable. I don't think his profession would be it. Is there a wrong answer here? There's got to be a wrong answer. They can feed me some fish and chips, please. What do you think? Should we go for memorable or practical?
This is not a high stakes situation. You're able to fish around a bit here.
Okay. I'm gonna go with his fish and chips first. Because he doesn't go anywhere without those.
Fair.
I can certainly appreciate that just knowing the man had red hair wouldn't help you remember in this situation. But what if I told you that the man was always munching on a packet of fish and chips? Do you remember a man who was eating incessantly?
Not really. I was looking only at the heads of the applicants. I wouldn't have noticed the fish and chips any more than the caviar and smoked salmon.
However...
Oh, a spaghetti! Me, I love the spaghetti!
Really? I had no idea.
Tell them again what you said before, Peppino. Si, capo, si! I say it again and again!
So I can actually go back to that previous one, press again, and try a different thing, right?
Correct.
Ha 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 ha. Press. Hold it.
Noom.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Let's try his name. I can certainly appreciate that just knowing the man had red hair wouldn't help you remember in this situation. We already said that. But what if I told you that the man's name was Gregson?
The man in the photograph is a Monsieur Gregson.
Yes.
Names, they are boring! I did not listen to any of them!
Useless.
I guess they didn't actually have to care.
I guess so. Oh.
It was not a real interview, huh? It was just for a show. Why would I remember the names? That's right. This changes nothing. The man in the photograph was not there, as we have already said.
I see. It seems there's little to be gained from pursuing this point further. Thanks for the redirection, Judgy Wudgy.
Tell them again. Oh, we're back on the. We've synchronized the timelines.
Yeah, we're back. Okay, I guess we'll press this.
Hold it!
But we only have your word for that.
See, but what else can we do, huh?
True.
Oof, we are not having much of fun these days. First we are arrested, then we are shown the horrible picture of a dead man. And now you question every single thing we say. We are the victims here. Aye, couple?
No, you were caught carrying out a plot to swindle hundreds of innocent people.
You had to bring that up, eh? It's not fair.
It's totally fair.
Aye, couple?
I want to know about this, though.
Hold it!
What do you mean by that?
Cavolo, you promised not to say, aye, couple? After we had taken all the money that day, we should have left the country. That was my plan. I left the purchasing of the tickets for the ferry to Dunkirk to my companion here. But they bought them for the wrong day.
Oops.
That is very much an oops situation. Hey, but it's an easy mistake to make, huh? The 31st. Oh, I have no sympathy for you. We were an whole day late for the boat because of your stupidity. And it's only because of this that the so-called great red-headed detective caught us. Capo, you know what I think?
Uh-oh.
This is the work of God. It's a holy punishment, eh?
I'm sorry?
Peppino, for the last time. This is not only punishment. This is only your fault. Ah! Don't blame God for your unholy mistakes. You are making me sick with anger. Maybe I make a mistake, but when it's time to eat the pasta, no one is faster.
Sure, useful. And I've seen the evidence. They haven't told us much we didn't already know. What do you think, Mr. Naruhodo? Well, if it was in the inspector's diary, it seems likely that he must have gone to Lime Street that day. And yet, these two both claim they didn't see him. I have to say, they don't appear to be telling lies. Well, they are experts in deception, don't forget. Sounding plausible is their specialty. They may be lying simply to avoid being implicated in this case as well. Surely if they were truly experts in deception, they wouldn't have been caught. Well, yes, you do have a point there. It seems to me like we need more information. Definitely. We're back. Alright, what are we presenting? Let's see what we got to present.
What are you talking about? We're not done pressing.
Yeah, we are.
There's an entire option you have not selected.
Because the judge told me not to. Okay, fine.
You're gonna listen to the judge?
Well, yes.
He's been calling Van Zieks guilty since day one.
Okay, fine.
Hold it!
Do we
We'll
believe
hold
him?
it one more time. Ba 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 ba. Sure. I can certainly appreciate that just knowing the man had red hair wouldn't help you remember in this situation. But what if I told you that the man in the red hairpiece was actually a detective?
The man is a photograph. A detective?
Yes. It would appear he found your notice in the paper suspicious and decided to investigate incognito. I can't believe this was the option. I want to die. It's fine.
Sorry, but this changes nothing.
Lies! Lies!
Excuse me.
Something to add, Mr. De Rossi. Speak up, son.
Okay, see, I am always adding something. Parmesan, olive oil, pepper?
What I mean is, did you not agree with your friend's last remark by any chance?
What did he just say about the detective?
Yes.
Keep your mouth shut, Peppino. You have said enough already.
Oops.
But why, Capo? What is the problem? There was a man who said, I am an inspector from Scotland Yard.
What? Good lord. Order! Explain this... volte-face? What?
I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, look that up.
Okay, so, volte-face.
Volte-face?
Oh, it's actually volte-face, maybe.
Volte-face, what?
A reversal, as in
Yeah.
a policy and about-face.
Okay, they could have just said that, but okay.
They're being French.
They are being a little French. Explain this volte-face in your testimony, witness. No.
It's simple. A man who was out at the park said to us that there was no such man.
Okay, liar.
But what are you saying, Capo? Have you forgotten, eh? I have forgotten nothing. Nobody like this came to the park. Basta, Capo, basta! You beat me at the many things, but not two. The memory and the meals. Like I said, when it's time to eat the pasta, no one is a pasta. But you are inferior to me in every other way, so shut up.
Objection.
Yeah, objection. Let him speak. Are we both objecting? This is hot. I like this. Woo! Little spiciness in the courtroom. Everybody's getting a little angry. I'm sorry. I'm good.
Bring in the Parmesan.
The Parmesan.
Todd, the damage is done.
Indeed it is, sir.
Well, there was a man who came to the park and he said he was an inspector from Scotland Yard. However, he looked nothing like the man in the photograph. He was someone else.
How can you be so sure?
Because, to start with, his face was completely different. See, it's true. The man who came was a younger. His face was clean-shaven, his eyes were sadder, his chin was thinner.
No resemblance whatsoever, then.
Anyway, I was not going to be fooled. I took the obvious precaution and said to him, "If you are really a detective, show us the proof."
Okay.
See, the capo here, he doesn't take a no-nonsense, eh? But he was well prepared. He said he had identification.
Identification? You mean official police inspector's identification? That is most unconvincing. Sorry, my lord? Counsel, no incognito inspector would offer his identification for inspection. It's quite out of the question. Definitely. Why would he expose his true identity?
Clearly, the papers were fake. Certo, capo, you are a genius. As we say in Italia, it takes a thief to recognize another, eh?
Wow. And what happened after he announced that he was the detective?
It became very annoying. He said, "You're under investigation." So I took his papers from him and chased him out of the park. It was fantastical! And look, here is the identification!
Oh boy. So you stole it from the man.
He had it coming! He made us very scared! But he was not who he said he was!
Indeed. The person described does not appear to have behaved as a true inspector would. However, I believe it would be prudent for those identification papers to be entered into evidence.
But I like them!
Now, let us return to the witness's testimony. No, we're gonna go look at the court record. Shut up. Examine. Let's open it. Well, I suppose we should see what this inspector's identification looks like inside. Yes, it definitely looks fake, doesn't it? Out of interest, what name is given? Probably just something plucked out of the air. It's Tobias Gregson. Wait, what? This Scotland Yard insignia looks genuine to me. But how? And the department and identification number details are all correct as well. Since when have you known those? Do you mean to say? I know it seems incredible, but yes. I think this is a genuine identification book issued by Scotland Yard. But that's unbelievable. This is the real thing after all? Interesting. We've done the looking. Can I close it? Nope. So, that's interesting. Susato does just know things. It's true. Alright.
Guess they're wrong.
Yeah. I'm thinking. I'm a thinking.
Trying to piece this together.
Yeah, because obviously we have to, like, present that because it's all we have.
You want to watch the ads while you're thinking? Because it's about to be ad time, and I just thought, hey.
Sure.
Optimal.
Okay.
Optimizing.
Oop. Ad. Ad. Ad break.
So what you thinking?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this is the key here. Could show them the photograph of Mr. Vigil and see if it's him. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I think I will eventually have to do that, but not yet.
So are you trying to, or is what you're thinking about like what the heck is going on, or is what you're thinking about how to present whatever you're
How
doing
to
right now?
present.
Well, I mean, it's clearly the ID. It's the newest thing. It's
which statement do we present it on this one? Because we got it from this one. That's my question.
What are you trying to metagame this?
Yes!
Okay.
I have to win. I guess I could have presented on this statement and be like, this is the dude, my dudes.
Want me to let you into a little technical spoiler?
Yes.
You could do it on either 3 or 4. They both work.
Oh, nice.
It's very lax with you. It's very forgiving.
It's being forgiving with me today, yes. Just today, though. I didn't mean to do that. We're back. Okay.
Woo!
Let us present The evidence. Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
Objection.
Objection. I wonder if I could ask you to examine this identification book very closely. Miss Lestrade.
Oh.
Damn! Why Miss Lestrade? What is your intention here, Counsel? Is this really a fake, or is it genuine? That's the question, which we can't answer ourselves.
Objection.
Object all you want, because I like it. Don't be ridiculous. He's so sassy. It's so good. No Scotland Yard detective would allow his or her identification to be stolen. Hi, Gina. That is the boss's. No question about it. It can't be. As I suspected. The undercover detective who attended the Red-Headed League's enrollment on the day in question was the real Inspector Gregson, carrying out an incognito investigation. I don't think so, Rinosuke. I think it's whoever killed him, but you know, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, he's down. He's down.
He's down. Order, order. But if the boss had his identification stolen, he would have reported it straight away. I mean, he was always on to me about it. If you lose some, I reported it once, he'd say. Could it be then that the inspector was physically unable to report it?
Physically, what are you saying?
Unable to. You're not suggesting. Yes, it's quite possible that he was killed before he had the chance to report his identification stolen. No. Come on, Kazuma, you saw that coming. The defense posits that the victim was killed the day before his body was discovered at a different location. Do you two have anything to say about that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Pull yourself together, Pepino. Mustn't you? You can behave a little more like a master criminal than that, non? I wish I had returned to Italia.
Damn.
Stop crying, Peppino, please. Otherwise,
What? Lummy? What?
Looking it up. Let's say. Well, it's an interjection of surprise. It's like.
Uh-huh.
It's Lummy.
Lummy.
Apparently, it's a contraction of love me. A further contraction of like Lord love me, as in like Lord have mercy. Freaking what?
Oh, I love it. That's great.
Neat.
Lummy, stop your whining and start talking. Well, I believe the court will need to hear your story in considerably greater detail.
I know nothing. I don't know nothing.
But you will tell everything, or face the worst possible outcome. You will dry your eyes and testify again about these identification papers and the precise circumstances under which you came by them. For crying out loud. Wow.
The truth is, we took him prisoner and kept him for the night at our secret hideout.
Oh, God.
Even though I didn't think he was a real detective, I was too scared to let him go that day, just in case. We took the man's identification from him and shut him in the room next to ours. There might have been a little tussle, but we did him no harm, as the next morning we let him go. He spent the night in a nice room. It was nothing like prison, really.
Wow.
Also,
Okay.
Lark, you clearly forget Master Goth. He cried in an accent, too. It was a different accent, even.
This is outrageous. You imprisoned the man.
No, see, no. It was not like prison. It was a very comfortable and a calm and a happy. Hi, couple.
Oh, dear.
It was never part of my plan. I swear it. Oof. So, you think it was my fault, eh? Just because I got the date of the ferry wrong. By one little day. I did not think it was your fault, Pipano. Pipano.
Pipano.
I know it. No, per favor, capo. It's not fair.
You shall have plenty of time for squabbling back at the prison, gentlemen.
Oh, don't believe this. How could he have been a real detective?
Counsel for the defense, proceed with the cross-examination. So on the day before the incident, Gregson spent the night confined in this pair's hideout.
Well,
I'm not sure about all this, but okay. Sure, let's get some more information. Where was your secret hideout, mayhaps? Let me know. Do you realize what you're saying?
you have to believe me. I never intended for that to happen. And I'm sure the detective did not intend it either.
Do you think? Not often.
But there was nothing else I could do. See, nothing else. This wasn't the first crime for the capo. He was at the end of his wits. I told you before, Pepinos, that is not the way to describe a criminal mastermind.
Oh my god. What about this hideout of yours?
An old empty house behind the park on Lime Street. We rented the place for 2 days. It was an inspired idea by the capo here.
An impulsive idea, I would say.
No, not impulsive. Inspired, eh, capo? What am I supposed to say to that, huh, Peppino?
And it was in the house described that you can find Inspector Gregson, was it?
But you have to remember, I was under the impression that he was a pretender, not a real inspector.
Still kidnapping. That doesn't quite add up, though. If you didn't think the man was a real inspector, there would have been no reason to take him prisoner, would there?
No, you are right, but we couldn't be completely certain.
Hold it!
Okay. Too scared? Why?
Because why had he come to the park? We didn't know. There was a chance that he had seen through my plan. And if that wasn't the case, he would go straight to the police station to blow the whistle on us. Even if he was just feigning to be an inspector, he was up to no good, huh? Without a doubt.
I think most people would agree that it's you two who were up to no good.
Well, see, you may be right. Aye, couple?
Oh my god, really?
The point is, we were not able to escape from England immediately. That is why we had no choice but to take the man prisoner.
What I don't understand is why the inspector felt the need to show you his identification in the first place.
See, I asked myself the same question. We were writing down the names and addresses of all the people who we took 5 shillings from that day. I have forgotten what name he said, but the address, it startled me. Say, address, Scotland Yard Homicide Division, he said.
What?
He probably didn't like your face, Peppino. Anyway, I was not rude. I just politely asked him why he had said it. And that's when he started to say he was an inspector. Not long afterwards, he took out his identification.
What was Inspector Gregson playing at? Tell the court what happened next. You took him back to your hideout, you say?
See, we did.
Hold it!
That being this identification book here, correct?
See, that is the one.
What made you believe that it was a forgery?
I never seen a real one, of course. But he was so suspicious, this man. Lord, I was thinking it must be falso. I capo. It is just as Peppino has said. We were convinced it was not genuine. And so together, the hilarious brothers, we took the man captive. All we did was shove him inside a locked room. Then we made preparations to transport all of the money.
In for a penny, in for a pound. Hoo. A little tussle, you say? Oh no. What do you mean by a little tussle, exactly?
Oh, it was nothing. Just a minor incident. The Falco Inspector, he was a real piece of the work, eh, Capo?
What happened?
Ugh, he was a disaster. We give him a nice room, and what does he do, huh? In the middle of the night, he tries to escape through the ventilator.
Can you blame him?
We chased him, bien sir, and we caught him again. Can you blame us?
Lord. Wait, you didn't shoot the man in your haste, did you?
Who do you think we are? Of course not. I simply caught hold of him again and took him back to the room.
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Excuse me.
Mr. De Rossi, is something wrong?
Hey, me.
Something Mr. De Rousseau just said seemed to make you, well, it seemed to make you act even more strangely than usual. What was that all about?
Cavolo, at times like that, you don't want to have the capo after you, believe me. And I speak from personal experience, sir.
Personal experience? Like you're multilingual there, Rinosuke.
That is enough, Peppino. There is no need to say more. The truth is, the night before we put the Red-Headed League plan into action, I was scared. It was was not a threat to the capo, but I tried to run away.
It's a shame you didn't manage it.
But the capo here, he came after me like at the turbine, huh? And he dragged me back to the house, kicking and screaming.
Swear to God.
I still have the bruises to prove it, eh, capo?
Oh my God. Bruises, you say?
Ah, you wanna see, huh? You wanna see my fantastical bruises?
Hold on, that's familiar. That's very familiar.
That's enough now, Peppino. No one wants to look at any part of you. What to do, huh? I show you or I don't. I show you or I don't.
You do. Now.
No, if everybody wants to see, then I do it. Echo, you see, it's still very visible, eh?
That red ring around your neck? You got that when you were dragged back to the house?
See, the capo, sometimes he's very rough, and I bet that's enough. Peppino's neck is nothing to do with what we are talking about here. You have my word.
Yes. What is your opinion, Counsel? Oh, ask me. Oh, ask me. About this red ring around Mr. De Rossi's neck. I wonder, does it matter? It's important because we've seen it on somebody else today. Well, not today, but today. Today. In game today. It's important. Mr. De Rossi, I'm going to have to ask you to amend your testimony with details about that mark on your neck.
Hey, capo, you see? Everyone is interested in what I say, huh?
Good Lord.
Ugh.
We've lost him. Very well. You will amend your testimony as requested, Mr. De Rossi.
See, if you really wanted to know.
I do, in fact.
He tried to escape, but the capo put the collar on him and dragged him back, like what he did it to me, see?
Press.
Hold it!
Are you saying that red mark was caused by...
See, a big collar made from other leather.
Oh my God. A leather collar. This is getting weird, guys. On Maine? Anyway. Is this true, Mr. De Rousseau?
What? We had a Saint Bernard at home when I was younger. It is a souvenir from that time with a very strong chain.
A strong chain? And you put that around your friend's neck?
I'm sorry. I was so angry that he was leaving me alone. You did not have to do... You did not have to tie the chain to the leg of a bear, though, huh? I would not have tried to run again.
You didn't do that to Inspector Gregson as well, did you?
Certain the people are equal, is the capo his motto, huh?
It's starting to sound a lot more like a prison all of a sudden.
The capo is a tough, but the capo is a rough. Shouldn't have done it.
So, the following morning when you released the inspector...
He had the red ring around his neck just like me. Peppino, s'il vous plaît, leave it now. Now you know, huh? The capo here, you don't want to tangle with him, eh? But for the inspector, it's not so bad.
Swear to gravy. I will press, but I sure do have a lot of info now, don't I?
Hold it!
Yep.
You took away the man's freedom. However comfortable you make it sound, you were still holding him prisoner.
If you say that, then I say this. There's something that takes away our freedom too. The lack of money.
Thought you were rich.
So we are the prisoners as well, huh? All of us. Anti-capitalist de Rossi, let's go.
Let's go. Huh?
No money, no freedom. This is the truth. It makes me mad and it makes me sad. What can we do?
Well, if you feel so disenfranchised, take money to court. Though it'll cost you, of course. Shut up, Kazuma, I love you. If anybody else said that, I'd be mad, but Kazuma says it, I'm there.
Oh, there you have it. You see, that is why we need the Red-Headed League, to fight for the justice.
Are they the Justice League? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Trying to be Robin Hood over here.
Right? Perhaps he has a point. No, Mr. Naruhodo.
All we did was to give the man a comfortable place to sleep for the night.
With a chain around his neck. Cool.
And you say it was a prisoner, huh?
Perhaps he has a point again. No again, Mr. Naruhodo.
You should have heard him snoring. My die, if anyone was disturbed, it was us.
Not much to go on, really. Their testimony does make me wonder, you know. About this pocket watch belonging to the inspector, I mean. Ah yes, the one he treasured so much, apparently. If he was confined but not restrained, as the witnesses are implying, he would still have been able to wind his watch. That's very true, yes. So did Inspector Gregson actually die while he was being held captive by those redheads? In which case, is it possible that these two young men are responsible for Inspector Gregson's... To be honest, I find that hard to believe. Perhaps we should try to find out exactly what happened. Very wise, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what we have to present now. Boop. I wonder... Okay, so we could always present the watch, but they probably wouldn't know anything about that. Actually, is this gonna not let me switch to people?
Yeah, you don't get people.
Don't... Oh, that's inconvenient.
You're jumping the gun a little bit. We're still dealing with Gregson here.
I know, I know. I'm thinking, what could I...
What's the most recent thing we learned?
About the ring on the neck and the... Or about the watch. Like, the most recent thing that was discussed was that Rousseau is kind of violent, maybe a little bit, and put a collar on people for weird purposes.
Yeah, so the inspector should also have a ring around his neck.
Yes! Yes. I know that. But he...
Can we check?
In the photo?
Do we have a photo?
Well, we have a photo of him dead, but can you really see his neck in that?
Can we?
I don't know. Let's take a look. We can. Okay.
How's it looking?
Ringless.
Ringless?
Ringless.
That
So
doesn't make
I will-
sense.
I will...
Are you implying that De Rossi would lie?
Maybe.
He's a good spigot boy, though.
Spaghetti.
Scary.
Okay, so I'll present it on this. Let's present the photograph and see what happens. Yep.
Objection.
Objection, please be correct. So the day before his body was discovered, Inspector Gregson was taken prisoner while working incognito.
No, no, it was not like that. It was hardly a prison. It was an invitation to stay. It was only.
However you describe it, there's one glaring inconsistency that remains. What inconsistency is this, Counsel? I would ask the court to look closely at this photograph of the victim, Inspector Gregson.
Hold on, I've just detected that Pianui is here.
Pianui?
Pianui, how do I pronounce Cesa? Also, what are you doing here?
Pianui? Maybe he's just lurking to give me views. I don't know.
This might be a tactical moment to do cat pick gotcha in a few seconds. We'll look out for it.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
You will see that there is no red ring visible around his neck.
But that makes no sense. It was me who took the collar off the man in the morning. And I saw the red bruises on his neck just like I have.
Lord. Given that the mark is still clearly visible on this witness's neck, we'd expect to see bruising on the victim, who was put in the collar more recently than Mr. DeRossi. Indeed! That is most peculiar.
But what will tell you, huh? Huh? We say this from the beginning, many times. Peppino is right. The man in the photograph is someone different to the man we held captive that night.
Wow. Ordar, yep. It would appear then that on the day before the incident, the man who visited the park on Lime Street, posing as an incognito inspector, was not Inspector Gregson at all.
Objection.
If that's true, however, how do you explain the inspector's identification? This is a genuine identification book issued by Scotland Yard. It's inconceivable that someone could have stolen such an important item from the inspector. The prosecution made that assertion itself.
Ooh.
Yo! And we also know that the inspector had made a note about the Red-Headed League in his diary for that day. Which surely means we can't divorce the two events completely. The inconsistency noted by the defense is most troubling. If it were the real Inspector Gregson whom these two red-headed gentlemen encountered, the fact that no bruising can be seen around his neck defies explanation. But equally, if they actually encountered an imposter, how did that person come to be in possession of the real inspector's identification? Does the defense have some plausible explanation, counsel? The whole thing defies explanation. No, it doesn't, but okay. It is for precisely these occasions that we keep meticulous notes in the court record, Mr. Naruhodo. Because those are the facts, and the facts cannot lie. No, the facts can't lie. Even when they point to something so incredible, it's almost unbelievable. Well, my lord, the true identity of the person who turned up in the park for the Red-Headed League's enrollment is revealed by information in the court record, I believe. Good gracious! Very tantalizing, Mr. Naruhodo. So, why don't you help us all to see whatever truth it is that you've apparently seen? Who exactly was this inspector that appeared before Mr. de Rousseau and Mr. de Rossi? An imposter. Obviously. Obviously. Though it seems incredible, I admit, the undeniable facts point to only one thing. Since no bruising can be seen on the victim's neck, the person who these two red-headed men took prisoner that day cannot have been Inspector Gregson. In other words, your whole argument up to now has been a waste of time.
Objection.
Objection. On the contrary, I haven't finished. What? There's no bruising on the victim's neck, so the question immediately posed next is, who exactly was this man in the park on Lime Street, found to be carrying Inspector Gregson's identification?
See, that's all right. We tell the same story every time. Whoever this man was, the couple dragged him from a pillar to a post, the dog collar. Mon Dieu, Peppino, I was not so harsh as you say, huh? So who was that false inspector, eh? Who was he?
Clearly the defense has an idea about that.
Do you?
About the true identity of the man these two imprisoned that night. I must ask the counsel for the defense to elaborate post-haste. Who did the witnesses encounter in the park posing as Inspector Gregson? Somebody with a big ring around their neck. Let's check our... Oh, there's one with a thing around their neck. Oh, noes. Oh, noes.
Can't believe the redheaded league's in league with the man with the twisted lip. All
Crazy.
the stories are combining.
Crazy. Kazuma, you're only 24. And you look great. Oh, and I'm looking at everybody's ages just because I can. Give me a minute. 33. Damn, if I looked that old at 33, I'd Anyway.
He's been through a lot.
He's been through a lot. He has. I've never looked at everybody's ages before, and now I'm like, Okay, well, here we go. Presenting the one with the ring around his neck.
Take that.
Take that. Goodness me. Isn't that one of the witnesses who was in the stand in this very courtroom earlier today? A nameless man whose only occupation appears to be peddling hearsay to passersby.
Objection.
Okay, object all you want, Kazuma. What on earth would a street seller be doing with a police inspector's identification papers? Witnesses, is this the man or not?
What has happened to his lip?
Ah,
See, this man is not for the red-headed league, eh? He's been looking for the twisted lip league, no?
perhaps rather than making such a rash claim next time, you should bite your lip instead. It seems improbable, yes, but one undeniable fact remains. During his testimony earlier, I noted something around the man's neck, a red ring of bruising.
Eh?
What? The defense demands that Mr. Gossip be brought back to the stand. Good grief. Good grief, Ordar, exactly. Bailiff! Bring the aforementioned witness back into the courtroom. Immediately. Okay. Mary B. Well, I never. An undeniable ring of bruising, indeed. And identical to that of the witness beside him.
What's going on here, eh? I've always had this, me. It's a birthmark, isn't it?
A birthmark, you say? I assume the reason you've been recalled to the stand has been explained to you?
Something about an inspector again. But I'm telling you, you've got it all wrong as usual.
You denying all knowledge of it?
Well, of course I am. Are you trying to kill me with all this nonsense, eh?
Well, at least you'll have more stories to peddle back on Fresno Street, won't you? Now, we're going to need you to testify again. And you, Mr. DeRousseau and Mr. DeRossi, I'm sure you'll cooperate, won't you?
Do we have any choice? We are in a big trouble, eh, couple?
That's quite enough dilatory chatter. Proceed with the testimony. Okay, here we go.
The man who claimed to be an inspector that day was definitely not this man.
Oh boy.
It's right, see? You think we would forget these grand lips, huh? I never leave Fresno Street, alright? I've no interest in any red-headed league. I'm all alone in the world, me. I've no kinfolk or nothing. Why would I be involved in something like that? Just look at me, eh? Does it look like I could carry off a disguise with a face like this?
Interesting. It would certainly appear that we have the wrong man.
What have I been telling you, huh? There was no need for this pointless testimony.
Ugh.
That's right. I'm just a simple peddler, remember? Fresno Street's all I know. How would I have come by a police inspector's identification book, eh?
Well, yes, that's hard to explain, but... A brief cross-examination, I think, counsel. Very brief. Ugh. Isn't there anyone in this courtroom who thinks I might be onto something? I stand steadfastly at your side, as always, Mr. Naruhodo. Kazuma believes in you. I'm certain of it. I'm gonna press even though he said brief. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Hold it!
What did he look like then? So you say, but how can you be quite so certain?
There's no need to hurt your hands on the desk, monsieur. Surely the reason is obvious, no? Because I have never before seen lips like this.
Nevertheless, there's a clear red mark around Mr. Gossip's neck. And it looks very much like that left behind on the neck of your colleague by your prized collar.
Oh dear, with your words it is like you try to wring my neck. It does look very much like my neck though, eh? No, this is a birthmark, lad. The biggest lips in London and a neck to die for. Ah, they broke the mold when they made me.
Lord.
For the first time in my life, I feel lucky to have been born with red hair.
And I thought being Japanese made you stand out in London. So you maintain that you've never seen this man before.
Oui, c'est ça. I swear to it by the flames of my hair.
So fierce pride has outgrown the frustration with your hair now, has it?
That's how it goes.
I guess so.
Hold it!
Well, yes, I don't imagine I'll forget those lips in a hurry either.
That is what I was saying. For some reason, it makes me want to eat, how did Fabian call it? An eclair. You know, I've never seen the hair as black as yours before either.
Likewise, I'd never seen red hair like yours until I came to Britain.
See, maybe it's a national trait, huh? Maybe all the people from this man's country have the grand lips. Nah, lad, I was born right here on Fresno Street. I've never left. Oh, this is the problem, see?
So you definitely didn't go to the park on Lime Street that day, Mr. Gossip?
Now, how many times do you want me to say it, eh?
As many times as it takes, my dude.
Hold it!
So, you'd heard of the Red-Headed League, had you?
You don't get a name like Gossip for nothing, eh? It's my business to know what's going off in town. I sold that tasty tidbit to a fair few redheads that came past me.
Oh, thank you for the sub to me. Hello. Big spoilers. Be careful if you
Yeah,
are afraid
it's
of
spooky
spoilers.
around here.
Yeah. Spoilers abound.
We are not putting our perishables in the refrigerator. Like it's going bad immediately.
I don't know, but thank you for the sub. I appreciate it.
Just between us, I even got sandwich to cough up for it.
He's not a redhead. Well, he does have a very red nose, if that counts. Who knows? Hate that. Hate that.
But as you can see, my own hair's got not a hint of red in it. And in any case, Fresno Street's my patch. You won't catch me sliding off to some other part of town. No, sir, not likely.
Okay. What you got to say there, buddy? Mr. DeRousseau.
Oui? Can I help you?
Did Mr. Gossip's words just now lead you to remember something relevant, perhaps?
It was the other day when I was looking for a place near the park. A small house or something.
To be the headquarters of your red-headed league, yes.
I visited an housing agent on Lime Street, and there I saw him. This man was paying money to the agent.
Aha.
What?
Mr. Gossip? With a housing agent?
He had some kind of contract in his hand, and they were clearly discussing terms. No, you're mistaken, chum. I've never left Fresno Street, me, like I said before. You mistake me for someone else, someone with the same faith.
You got a twin, buddy?
No, the devil was right. I remembered it too. He was paying the man with the banknotes.
With notes?
Like I said, that wasn't me. I was curious why this man with the dirty clothes had so much money. So I looked at the name on the papers.
And what name was written? Mr. Gossip?
No, this man, he lies. He tells you that he has no name. But in fact, his name is Hugh Boone, huh? Is better than Mr. Gossip, I think, see?
Well, there's that connection.
No!
Oh, he's about to lose it.
I'm a peddler of tidbits of information, like I said, on Fresno Street. And that's that.
Okay. Okay, calm down.
I don't much like folk talking about my personal life.
Uh-huh.
Says the gossip.
Says the gossip.
It's the gossip.
Indeed. And it is not the intention of the court to invade the privacy of witnesses. However, oh, come on. Very well, I shall respect your wishes, sir. The aforementioned name shall be redacted from all court records of this trial, assuming no objections. I have an objection. Thank you. I'm sorry, my lord, but the defense does object. Because the name just mentioned has a very deep significance to this case. Hi, Pianui!
Pianui.
Don't yell at me, I'm gonna sleep. Bye,
Hold on.
Pianui! Hi, Pianui, bye, Pianui. Pianui, answer the question. The man is desperate. Yeah, we got like a French guy in this and we need you. We need you.
I know what it means. I don't know how it's.
Pianui is helping. Tuvi is
Thanks,
helping. We've got help.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was right. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
If you know stuff.
I do know stuff, but only sometimes. Tuvi is correct. That is correct. Bye, Pianui.
I did
Incredible.
it. Another social interaction that I
You
didn't
did
have to initiate.
it! Yay! You cheater.
I cheated.
I am the top marks in Duolingo. I'm just that welcome home cheater sign for exception right now.
Look, I'm great with language like grammar. Grammar I'm great with. I just cannot remember the vocabulary.
That's fair. That's fair.
Maybe this is to be expected since I'm a big fan of math, but not like the other
Math.
subjects of academics.
That's fair. I'm like a history person myself.
I like the systems, I like the process. I do not like rote memorization.
Yeah, I like history.
I think history is cool.
I'm a history geek about...
I'm
If
kind
you're
of biased
talking
towards like
topics.
military history though. 'Cause
Yeah, I can see
there's
that.
strategy.
I can see that.
Shout outs to Hamilcar and his
QB
son Hannibal.
TV also likes math and grammar. That's fair.
Yeah.
You got that brain. You got that whatever hemisphere of the brain works for that going. All right, I read this line right. The name just mentioned has a very deep significance to this case. Yes. Good gracious. Do you similarly object, Prosecutor Asoki? As it happens, my lord, that particular name has already been mentioned during today's proceedings. Well, I never. In what capacity?
Transcripts, Judge. Go look it up.
I know it's not that hard, my dude. Hugh Boone. The name of the leaseholder of the room. Let me put this very simply. The victim's body was discovered in your rented room. Is Hugh Boone that new pop star? Yeah, I think so. That's what he looks like too. What a champ. He's the next Taylor Swift there. I suggest, sir, that you start talking.
Well, all right.
Oh, Kazuma is definitely slaying and is definitely the hottest guy in this game, bar none. Everyone's just gonna have to get over my thirst. I love this man with everything I am.
I suppose that might be the case,
You wanna testify? Maybe tell the truth for once? So, your real name is Hugh Boone. Oh, shit. He's admitting it.
Well, just between us, I don't like to blow my own trumpet, but there's no finer peddler of tidbits in town. So I happen to be able to afford a grubby little room in a fallen down backstreet townhouse.
You do?
And once every 6 months, I go and pay the rent to the agent on Lime Street. I remember now. There were 2 vulgar redheads in there last time. If either of us is a vulgar, it's not to me. Think again, Peppino.
Damn. Cold. Ice cold. Why didn't you bring this up before?
It's like I told you already. I don't like talking about my personal life. I'm a tidbit peddler as far as everyone else is concerned. No fuss.
My dude, there was a dead man found in your room. I don't know how to tell you this, but you are lying about something. Anyway, you will update your testimony to include this most surprising revelation, Mr. Boone. What a name.
If I must.
You must, sir. So the leaseholder Scotland Yard has been looking for since the body was discovered. Has been here under our noses all along. Ah, Cosmo's so hot. I can't look at him for an extended period of time. I can't.
I rent the room where that fellow was found, it's true. But what difference it makes?
It does make a difference, you dumbass. Sorry, it's fine. Press.
Hold it!
Tell me more. Why was there a dead man in your room? So, you live in that room, presumably, do you?
No, I don't live there. What do you think? There's no bed, is there? Just a desk.
Then what do you... Never mind. Then why would you want to rent it?
Well, I don't think I should have to say, really.
Aha, you're shady as all hell. Cool. Then how about the notice board in there? Which was covered from top to bottom in confidential documents. Excuse me. In confidential documents, only the police should have had access to.
No, that board's not mine. The inspector must have brought it along.
Oh, yeah, sure, He just carried that around.
It's only the other bits and bobs that belong to me. The desk and the chair and that.
People don't generally carry enormous notice boards around with them. The real question is, why was Inspector Gregson killed there, in your room?
Well, obviously, I've not the faintest idea.
Liar.
I mean, it's causing me no end of bother, to be honest.
It seems to me that Mr. Mr. Boone, would rather as little is known about his room as possible for some reason. Yes, it does come across that way. And more importantly, knowing that the scene of the crime is actually his room completely changes things. In particular, there's one part of his testimony that's really bothering me now. That's how I'm finally going to undo this man. Wow! Aggressive. Good for you, Rinosuke. I don't know, but we're gonna press and find out. You mean you have no family?
No, none at all. So I spend my days on Fresno Street peddling tidbits to passers-by. Hoping, just between us, that is, that eventually someone else with lips like mine will come along. I don't think so. You may be right.
Anyway, that mark on your neck is just too much of a coincidence for us to ignore.
Well, what's a fella to do then, eh? If you don't believe me, we're at an impasse.
Are we?
And there's nothing I can do but flick my lip.
I wish you wouldn't. It's weirding me out a little bit. It looks like I'm not going to get anywhere here unless I can produce some proof.
You're basically saying I got dressed up and posed as some fancy inspector, aren't you? Well, it's beyond me how you think I could do that.
I mean, it's a wig, but, you know, whatever. I'm thinking. Oh no, ad starts in 4 minutes. I don't know that I have the right evidence or the right information to throw evidence in his face. Although, yeah, it's his face, it's the deal, right? So, watching Ace Attorney stream call that sitting for the LSAT. Correct. I'm a lawyer, don't you forget it. Don't you forget it. I'm putting something, Esquire. Yes, I am Ascella Vivace Esquire. Oh my god, I'm gonna put that on my email signatures from now on. Okay, let's see here. We gotta, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have that we can talk about him being able to disguise himself? Because that's the real question, right?
I'm gonna ask a question I asked before.
Uh-huh. Am I getting ahead of myself?
What's the most recent thing we've learned?
The guy's name. And that he rented the room.
That it's his room.
Yeah. So, something that has to do with it being his room. This is very telling. Why would there be a picture of somebody else's wife? But how do I have to, I feel like that's like point C and I'm at point A.
We gotta find point B.
We gotta find point B, so.
What are the statements?
I'm all alone in the world. Oh, shit! Right there, I can just present the photo, right?
We found the bees!
We found the bees, and it is actually C's. Cool.
See these bees, eh?
Boink. If you have no kinfolk, as you put it, then explain why it is that among the sparse furnishings, we found this photograph in the room.
Ah.
I presume, as you've been renting the room, that this photograph belongs to you, does it not?
Oh, well.
Mr. Boone, drop the pretense and tell the court exactly who you really are.
Yeah! We get the music!
There it goes.
I don't know what you mean. I'm a peddler. I keep telling you so. You really don't need to bother with me. Please, just leave it alone.
As the man says, leave it alone. Whatever the truth is about this man's life, it has no bearing on this case. Alas, I think you are incorrect. Because it's simply not possible that he impersonated Inspector Gregson.
Objection.
God, I love the stripe along the side. Oh, so good. How can you be so sure? Just look at the man. No amount of disguise could ever hide those unmissable features.
Objection.
Objection! But what if we were to look at this the other way around? What do you mean? Yes, counsel, what do you mean? Well, there's no denying that Mr. Boone's lip is very prominent indeed. But consider the possibility that his prominent lip is itself part of an elaborate disguise. I see. We got him. We got him, guys! Then hiding that prominent feature, in other words, revealing his true face, would make an utterly impenetrable disguise. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Hugh Boone? I can't even take this name seriously, y'all. That's a good time for an ad.
Yeah. Can't be talking like this is a bad name for him. It's his name from the book.
It is his name, but I don't have to like it.
That's fair.
I don't have to like it. It's weird to say. It feels weird to say. It feels weird. Good.
No.
Witness, are you still hiding the truth from this court? I'm about to get ad. If that's a disguise, then underneath it, his true identity must be. Yes, that's right. There's really only one person he could really be. My lord, the defense believes it can reveal Mr. Boone's true identity to the court.
No, please, no.
Ad break! Well timed. Well
Yeah,
timed.
the dramatic tension. We go to commercial.
You ad break. Ad break. Do. Oh, no! I gotta go back. I gotta go.
You can't.
I can't. T. History. There we go. I forgot that if I hit the scroll wheel on my mouse whatsoever, it goes to the next line. Ha! That cliffhanger for 2 more minutes and 15 more seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know who. I've kind of figured this out a few steps ago, but that's okay. That's how I roll with this game. Sometimes I'm just a little ahead of the game. Just a little. Not a lot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. This music kind of good.
Is good. I used to not like it that much.
Really?
Yeah, it was the Omen version that came with the sequel that made me start liking it.
It's very like. It's interesting. It's got
Yeah.
a lot of character.
Its intro, its opening, like the first few dramatic notes, they felt to me a little like cheesy to start off. Like it felt like it was just like, hey, this is me, the music. Please be like bombastic and surprised and stuff. This is a complaint that I also have with the same pursuit theme, well, different theme, but same purpose song in the Ace Attorney Layton crossover. I feel like that is, of all of the pursuit themes, my least favorite.
Is it the cheesiest?
Yeah. Yeah. And
Okay.
this one I felt similar to until they invented the Omen. And then it felt complete.
That's fair.
And now I like it.
That's fair. That's fair. 22 seconds left. Let's go.
Ooh.
Whee! Almost there. Almost there. 10 seconds. All right, we're back. Okay, here we go.
The tension that can
The
now be broken.
reveal. Very well then, Counsel. What is the true identity of this peddler who goes simply by the name of Gossip on the street? Boop, 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 boop. This guy right here. It's Daily Vigil. What a name.
Take that!
Take that. Your real name is actually Mr. Vigil, isn't it? Mr. Daily Vigil. I don't recall that name, Counsel. Who is this Mr. Vigil? It's a name I encountered yesterday, my lord. It has to do with a certain client of Mr. Herlock Sholmes. A young gentlewoman came to the detective asking him to locate her missing husband. The woman in this photograph, in fact. This is Mrs. Vigil. What? From what I understand, you haven't returned home from... I can't talk. Bleh. Let's try again. From what I understand, you haven't returned home since the night before the inspector was found dead. But of course, on that night, you were being held captive by the two Red-Headed League men. And last night, you were put up by the prosecution service in preparation for testifying in this trial. Because we'd been led to believe that you, Miss Venus, and Mr. Sandwich were all homeless. Being important witnesses in this case, we needed to know where we could find you, of course. And that explains why you've not only been unable to return home, but also unable to contact your wife, who's been beside herself with worry, waiting for you at the Vigil residence. Holding vigil, if you will.
Now just, you hold on a minute. I don't have the...
What I'm talking about? Really? Come on, dude. It's a simple enough... I can't talk! I'll try again. It's a simple enough matter to confirm my suspicions. All we have to do is pull off that disguise.
No, please.
Bailiff, bring soap, a sponge, and a wash bowl at once. He's wearing prosthetics. Are you kidding me? This is weird. Mr. DeRusso and Mr. DeRossi, you will restrain the witness.
Oui, my lord. See, my lord. Ah! No, stop. Get off, please. Don't.
Yep. Well. What a disguise.
Very impressive.
Pretty impressive, yeah. Well, we are now seeing your true features, I presume. And he immediately changed clothes. Cool. Lift your head, sir, so the court can see your face. He looks like a JoJo's character.
Yeah.
He does. It would appear that the defense counsel's assertion was entirely correct. This has all been a very elaborate deception. Yeah, he does. He does. So, witnesses, tell the court. Have you seen this man before?
Don't believe it. But... Hey, there was no question. This is the inspector we saw in the park.
Extraordinary! On the day of the Red-Headed League enrollment, the man claiming to be Inspector Gregson, who appeared before Mr. DeRusso and Mr. DeRossi in the park, was you, disguised as the inspector, or rather, was you posing as the inspector in no disguise at all. Come on, fess up. Mr. Vigil was formerly employed as the chief warder at Barclay Prison. The chief warder? Then your career had promise. Why, you would quite possibly have become the future governor of the prison. What on earth have you been doing peddling tittle-tattle on Fresno Street? Well, it's been 10 years since Mr. Vigil worked at the prison. 10 years? Damn. About that.
I'm really dreadfully sorry about all of this. Yes, it's true. I am Daily Vigil.
And you were the chief warder at Barclay Prison 10 years ago. It's okay, Cosma. It's okay. Don't have trauma. Don't have trauma. You don't have trauma. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So where did Mr. Hugh Boone come from?
Boone is the other me. It's a name I invented.
Well, evidently there is a great deal under the surface here.
I'll explain everything. I like how subdued his movements are.
Right.
It's really interesting. It's kind of unnerving.
It is
Next
a
to
little bit.
the Hilarious brothers and his former identity.
Right? This man's an actor.
Yeah. I'll tell you just how wretched my life has become.
Witness testimony? Oh!
As you say, it was 10 years ago now that my employment at Barclay's chief warder came to an end.
Uh-oh. Sorry. Okay.
Having left the prison service, I searched for some new occupation by which to earn a wage. But times were hard in London, and I found no suitable engagements at all. In desperation one day, I turned my hand at selling wares on Fresno Street.
But your wife appears to know nothing of this. She still maintains that you were the chief warder at Barclay Prison.
I was utterly determined that my wife should not know of my failings, which is why I've never told her. I opened an account at the bank under the name of Hugh Boone, and I rented the cheapest room I could find on Fresno Street.
The scene of the very crime we're investigating.
Yes, that's right. A place from which I could emerge every morning at 8 as a squalid peddler. And transform myself back every evening at 5 into a well-dressed man about town before returning home.
Wow.
That quickly became my daily routine.
For 10 years? That's crazy. I was puzzled by the lack of furniture in the room. But that explains it. But why on earth didn't you just tell us this in the first place?
I have a wife, sir, and 2 sons. And without wishing to sound self-conceited, they regard me with some pride. I couldn't bring myself to disappoint them.
So instead, you decided to conceal your occupation from them.
Yes,
I get it.
I've made such a terrible mess of everything. I like the dark blue on dark purple he has going around the coat area.
I know, it's kind of nice. Still, one thing doesn't add up. No matter how many tidbits of information you could sell to passing gentlemen, even at 6p apiece, you couldn't hope to match the salary you must have commanded as chief warder at the prison. Very true. To have kept your family in comfort, despite 10 years of somewhat misbegotten employment. Oh no. The music stopped.
That was all thanks to Inspector Gregson.
Oh, okay. Inspector Gregson? What on earth?
It was some years after I'd invented Boone and begun my other life as a street seller. He, the inspector, that is, recognized me one day.
Do you mean to say the victim was an acquaintance of yours?
I knew him from my time working at the prison, When he saw what I'd become, he was deeply troubled for me and my family. And from that day forward, he visited me on Fresno Street with increasing regularity. Then one day, he asked me if I would carry out a secret assignment for him.
Okay. A secret. What was it?
I was to impersonate the inspector.
I'm not sure I believe you, but okay. What? Impersonate him?
We always met in that little room so the inspector could brief me. Visit Orxie's tomorrow and take a statement from the proprietress. It was always something along those lines. Surveillance work, interviewing people. On those occasions, he would lend to me his identification so people would believe who I was. My instructions were to make an impression, to let people know that Inspector Gregson had been at work. And for those services, he compensated me financially.
Okay. A Scotland Yard inspector willingly relinquished his identification into your care with intent to deceive? That, as I'm sure I need not point out, is a very serious criminal offense. But why? What was the point of you impersonating him?
I truthfully do not know. All I can say is that the inspector warned me on numerous occasions. Now remember, Vigil, I need your solemn word. You don't blab about this to anyone, all right? Ever. Even if, well, I end up a croaker. In time, he started to bring papers with him to the room as well. It became something of a second office for him.
So, in fact, the person who declared himself to be Inspector Gregson at the park on Lime Street was really...
Yes, it was me, acting on the inspector's orders. As usual, I removed my boon disguise, and then went as instructed to the park, armed with the inspector's identification book. It never occurred to me that the bruise on my neck might give me away.
Sure. Okay. Okay, sure. I'm not buying it entirely. Something doesn't add up here. Well, it would seem this confession completely destroys the defense's case. Explain yourself, Prosecutor Asogi. My learned friend's assertion was as follows. The victim was killed at another location on the day before his corpse was discovered. At the hands of these two red-headed League men when they imprisoned the inspector.
But no, that can't be. After all, it wasn't the inspector who went to the park that day. It was me.
Oh, goodness.
Finally, we have clarity. We had nothing to do with the murder of the inspector. And merci, Monsieur de la Défense, for proving it.
Ah! Okay. Can't order. Yep. Indeed, it would appear that we have reached a de facto conclusion of sorts. These witnesses had no involvement in the murder of the victim. As proven, somewhat ironically, by the defense. Ugh. Oh boy. I hereby call an end to the cross-examination.
Hold it.
Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh! This music kind of good. This music. Woo! Okay. Pardon me, my lord, but with your permission, I would like to pose one further question to the witness. Kazuma? What question, counsel? It concerns the events of 10 years ago. I believe you would have been present at a very significant execution that was carried out at the time.
10 years ago.
Uh-oh. The execution of the professor, Genshin Asogi. I want to know exactly what your involvement was.
Oh,
Answer me, man! One moment, counsel. Is this related to the current case? Naturally. It is the prosecution's belief that this case and the events of 10 years ago are inextricably linked. Does the defense concur, counsel? Actually, kinda, yeah, I do. I'm gonna let Kazuma do his thing. I am definitely gonna let Kazuma do his thing. Kazuma, you're not yourself. You're not as calm and collected as usual. Yeah, let him cook, exactly! Poor Kazuma-sama. No wonder he's acting this way. Mr. Vigil's memories of what happened 10 years ago would tell the tale of Genshin Asogi's last moments. His own father. I know. I do understand that. But even so... Prosecutor Asogi. This is the best game in the entire fucking world. Ah! It's fine. Do you genuinely believe that this question requires an answer in order to learn the truth behind Inspector Gregson's death? I need you to trust me. Please. You trust him. You do. You do. You do! Boyfriends! Very well. Then the defense has no objection. I see. In that case, you will answer the question, witness.
The truth is, I remember very little of that time.
I hate this. You've forgotten?
I'm sorry to say, yes. As I said, I resigned from my role at the prison 10 years ago. But for some peculiar reason, my memory of the events leading up to that moment is extremely hazy.
Oh, poor Kazuma. Does that not strike you as strange, Mr. Naruhodo? Sorry? Well, 10 years is a long time. But to have forgotten the reason why he left such an important job. Yes, you're right. And not only that, Mr. Vigil's claim contradicts what we already know. The human spirit is a fragile thing. It's broken all too easily. Which is why we have a tendency to wrap it up for protection.
Sorry, the human spirit?
You're getting a little too philosophical for him there.
I'm afraid I don't understand what you mean.
When we experience pain and suffering that we feel unable to bear, we block it out, obliterate it from our memories, seal it away. Is that why you had amnesia? It's fine. But it never truly leaves us. If the seal is broken, the memories resurface. And when they do, that fragile spirit may finally be crushed.
But I really don't...
Do you not? Kazuma-sama? But if it must be crushed, then so be it. Because the truth will not stay buried. It's coming out one way or another. This is like the worst day of Yunosuke's life. Right. Now I understand. It's clear what his intentions are. He means to expose the truth at any cost. He's gonna make Susato cry. Cool. Perhaps if I pointed out the contradiction in what Mr. Vigil claimed earlier, it might cause some crucial memories to return to him. But should I? Oh, don't ask me this. Should I present the evidence or not? Oh, god damn it. I have to for Kazuma. But where does it put me as a defense lawyer if I do that? Nothing in what I could do would implicate Van Zeeks further. So it's not
Probably not, no.
harmful to my case. So there's no reason not to do it. And also, if we do it, we get the dramas. So I'm doing it, right?
And you're here for the drama.
Yeah, I'm here for the drama. So here we go, guys. I don't know what I'm presenting, but I'm gonna present it. Here we go. I made a decision. I have no idea how this is going to go. But this is a court of law, and I have a duty to pursue the truth. This is what Kazuma would want. And he's right there.
It's what he's
right.
actively wanting right now.
It's what he is standing right beside you in spirit, even though he's on the other side of the room. Mr. Vigil, I'd like you to look at this. Evidence that clearly contradicts your version of events. All right.
I mean, he didn't say much. All he said was he quit his job.
He did. But I think this may do it. It could be this. The notice of dismissal. Trying to think if there's anything else it could possibly be.
We don't got much from 10 years ago.
Nothing else, yeah, nothing else fits, so it has to be this. The dismissal notice, right? Okay, here we go. Please be correct, self. Oh my god. Ah! Just a few moments ago, you made the following statement. I resigned from my role at the prison 10 years ago. You did not resign, you were fired.
Ah, well, yes.
In other words, you claim to have left the post of chief warder of your own volition.
Well, yes, of course. Why?
Tell me, Do you remember seeing this document before?
No, I don't.
Oh no, what is going on here? This is a dismissal notice ordering the immediate termination of a prison staff member's employment. A dismissal notice. And the name on the notice is yours, Mr. Vigil.
What? What? It's mine?
So you didn't resign from the prison service at all. For some reason, you were dismissed as chief warder from Barclay.
No, there's been some mistake. I'm sure. I'm sure I tendered my resignation. This dismissal notice is nonsense.
Uh-oh.
Isn't it?
Oh, no. Oh, no. If you were forcibly dismissed, there must have been good reason. Clearly, you did something. Mr. Vigil, it's time to break the seal and have you remember. Trauma. It's fine. According to the few remaining records, the final execution that you supervised was on 17th June, 10 years ago. And on that day, something very serious took place at Barclay Prison.
The 17th of June.
Was that the professor's execution?
Professor.
Oh boy. As you were the chief warder at the time, it stands to reason that you would have been present throughout the proceedings.
It does sound familiar.
And yet, that execution never took place. The convict, ostensibly executed earlier that day, later reemerged from his grave.
The convict came back to life.
In the cemetery, in the middle of the night, there was a witness. However, the witness claims that a moment after he saw the convict clambering out of his grave, a gunshot rang out from over his shoulder, and the bullet pierced the professor's chest, killing him instantly. Those may have been the professor's actual last moments.
Yes.
Seeing as you were in charge of overseeing executions at the time, you must know the truth about what really happened. It's in your head, somewhere deep down. Come on, this is crazy. This is crazy! Well, Chief Warder Daily Vigil, I know there are memories in your head that can explain what happened on 17th June, 10 years ago. And now it's time for you to drag them up. I have to get a drink of water before I have to yell some more. Hold on. My goodness. Mr. Vigil? Broke him. He broke in.
Yes. The whole prison. It was complete chaos. The prisoner escaped. He was killed in the cemetery. The shocking news ripped through Barclay like a hurricane.
What? Order! Order! Do you mean to say, Mr. Vigil, that your memories of the time have returned?
My head, it's like some floodgates have been opened. The images, the screams.
Uh-oh, we're re-traumatizing him. Cool. Great job, everybody. Oh, my goodness.
The papers. There were reports, articles, about a man who'd seen a ghost.
Yes, Enoch Drebber. But surely those reports were exaggerated.
There were traces at the scene.
Traces of what?
In Logate Cemetery, plot number 139. Blood. Lots of blood. That's where the man was buried, of course. Obviously, something terrible had happened there.
The depths of conspiracy and depravity from which this tale is emerging are quite staggering. I reviewed the police records from that time extensively. A thorough investigation was conducted by Scotland Yard to ascertain how the convict managed to escape in the first place. And the conclusion reached by the investigating team was that a member of the prison staff must have been involved. Are you suggesting that a prison warder abetted the man's bid for freedom?
Yes, and I was suspected of doing it. Of using that mass murderer's execution as a way to help him escape.
You did what?
I remember now. The horror of it all is coming back to me. One evening, a few days after the execution, some detectives came to the prison. I was called to the governor's office at the top of the watchtower.
I'm sorry, Daly. This is a serious business, but I cannot help you now. As Chief Warder, you were responsible for overseeing the execution of 4, eh? Well, it seems the fellas at Scotland Yard want to have a few wee words with you about it. You'd better pack your things, laddie. You're to attend in person.
As soon as he told me that, my mind just went completely blank. And the next thing I knew,
He is making me queasy as well, yeah.
I'm sure he's pretty queasy himself.
Right?
The professor, the most hated killer in our country's history. And I let him escape. I'm finished. My life. It's over.
Well, that didn't work out.
I'm impressed I was able to do that.
That was pretty good. That was good. That was good. Order! Order! Bailiff, fetch a doctor at once!
Oh, I'm reeling after that one.
court is adjourned today with immediate effect.
So,
I'm not used to being
as the
loud.
vigil's collapse, proceedings came to an abrupt end for the day. Once again overshadowed by the legacy of that notorious killer, appearing like a cursed ghost ship on a foggy ocean. Lord Van Zeeks, Mr. Vigil, Kazuma, and Gregson. All of them bound by invisible chains anchored to the same wreckage in the murky depths of the past. But the miraculous light that had been trying to cut through the gloom and shine on those tragic events was playing on the edges of the truth at last.
Ah, so good. This
Oh.
game is so good. This game is so good. Yes, I will say. Are you like? Is your head kind of lightheaded over there?
I'm like, how did I do that?
You did it. You did it.
Somehow I did it. Somehow it just clicked. I knew what to do, and I did it.
We have another investigation after this? I see. Okay. All right. I know it's gonna like send me into something, so. Oh, we're back in Sholmes' little apartment.
Out of here.
Yep. Here we go. Okay. We just saved. Leave me alone. Oh my god! I love this game, guys. This game is everything. The story is so great. Oh, it's so good. If there's anybody that doesn't think this is like one of the greatest games of all time, like, they're wrong. I'm sorry, it's so
There's
good.
a reason I kicked the door down and was like, hey, you barely know me. Can I join your stream on this?
Aren't you glad you did?
I'm very glad
I
I
am
did.
too. I'm glad you kicked the door down, even though I didn't know who you were. I was
kinda
like,
knew who I
yeah,
was,
sure,
but
I
only
like
as, like,
reading
a-
stuff with people, yeah.
Only like it's like a managerial position.
Yeah.
I was like a student in your class.
Yeah. The days of yore.
The days of yore.
Alright, guys.
More
Yeah,
a
I still
guy.
can't believe what happened. Me neither, dude. Exactly. Oh my god.
Oh.
There's gonna be so much delicious Kazuma in the rest of this game, and I'm looking forward to it.
You bet.
I would just like to thank him for existing and not being dead, because that's really convenient for me as someone who is like #1 Kazuma liker. I don't know, like I hesitate to Google anything about the game whatsoever until I am completely done with it, right? Obvious reasons. I don't like spoilers, so, you know. But like just I cannot wait to like finish this, right? I mean, I it's gonna be sad, but like also I can't wait to find out if the fandom is as thirsty for Kazuma as I am, because I just really think they should be. I think he's delicious, and I love his thirst for the truth. It's so good. Oh, it's so good. That
I
outfit
don't think you have anything to
nice.
worry about.
I think that outfit's kind of nice too. What if he gets another new outfit? Damn, that'd be kind of good. What if he gets another cutscene? Damn. I don't want to stop playing, but I have to go to bed.
Yeah, it's the reasonable thing to do. The responsible thing to do. Meanwhile, I gotta recover from that scream.
Yeah, you do. I've got... What? I have like a doctor's appointment in the morning, I think. Oops.
Mhm.
Which means I can't eat anything now. And I'm hungry. Oh well. I guess I'll drink some water. Call it good. Oh my god. Crazy. I freaking love this game, guys. I love this game so much. I know that, like, I'm 20 years too late to this game or whatever, but, like, also, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah. That's all I got to say about it. That's all I have to say about it. Is just everything. This game is everything. It's so good. I got nothing. You got anything?
I gotta scream. I gotta.
I know you got it. You got it
recover
out.
from.
You got all of your rage out for like the next 20 years. All your rage and trauma just like came out. You're healed from whatever trauma you may have experienced in life. It's gone. It just outed.
Cool.
It left your
Great.
body in that scream. Congratulations. Free
Thanks.
therapy. Ace Attorney is your therapy. Oh, I think it's my therapy, honestly. It's fine. It's so good. And I didn't get like 20 steps ahead of the game this time. I only got like 2 steps ahead of the game this time.
Hey, you're a lot more in step with it now.
I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I'm trying to like think small. Not small, but like in steps. Because you can't just like jump to conclusions in court. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Realism. Woo. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's all I got. If anybody is in the Discord, I'll probably be on the Discord a lot over the next several days. Evenings and daytime on Saturday, sewing. Because I have so much to do. But yeah, and then hold on. Let me look at the calendar. I will be here next week, but not the week after, probably. Highly likely that I will not be here the week after. Unfortunately, because I will be at a con. Yeah. Oh god, I only have 2 weeks left to finish my cosplays. Hold up. Holy crap. I don't want to think about this anymore. Oh, that just hurt my... I think I'm experiencing trauma again. Damn, maybe I should scream. I just traumatized myself. How am I gonna get all my shit done? It's fine. I only have to make, like, a couple things. Kinda. Anyway, everybody pray for my sanity. Oh, I'm so sad that I'm gonna have to miss a week of this again, but you have advance warning now, everyone. You have advance warning. Yes. All right. So we're out of here, I guess. Any parting words, last announcements, anything like that?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. I don't have any either. I do have an interview next week, guys. There's a new episode of Backstage. It should be next week. I don't know when I'm gonna get set up for it. I have wronged myself in so many ways, but okay. That's all I got. Yeah. All right. We'll head to the ending screen, and I don't think I'm gonna raid because I'm tired, but
Okay.
have a good night, everybody. Okay? And thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks. And thanks for being here, Exception.
Yeah.
Yeah. I value you as a person and a computer virus. I value you as a piece of technology.
How valuable do you think the wood construction of the Trojan horse was? Like, if they just took it and kept it and sold it, how much money would they get?
They had to cut down some pretty big trees probably to make it.
Like a big horse.
Yeah. Do you think like, you know when people draw it and they draw it with like big pieces of wood as the sides, right? You know?
Yeah.
Like big planks. But like when you think about it, that's kind of impractical, isn't it?
Hmm.
They use their ships, not trees.
That makes complete sense.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. Oh, it's made of boat.
Made a boat.
It's a
The
boat
Trojan
horse! But what are the ships made of then? Trees? Aren't they made of trees?
They probably had better trees for making them.
Well, where did all their boats go? Yeah.
I guess it sold the illusion that they left.
That's
The
true.
horse.
Very true. I want like a tiny Trojan horse asset to give you. Okay. Anyway, I'll stop being silly. All right. Well, good night, everybody. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Farewell.